A modern great of the women's game, FARA Williams is England's most capped player of all time, male or female. But at the age of 17, Williams found herself homeless and living in a hostel.
Why I become homeless was a silly argument within the family with my brother. And I think through football and through my stubbornness and my independence, I thought, you know, okay, I can walk away and whatever. And so maybe got myself into a worse position by thinking I was, you know, big enough to do that. Ended up in a hostel, which I think, you know, certainly has made me or helped me develop as a person and grow as a person. There was lots of times where my clothes had gone and I ended up living out of a rucksack that was stayed in the bed with me, and then every day I'd go out, take it with me. Football certainly kept me on the straight and narrow. I think when I look at other girls that was in a hostel struggling with no real direction in their life, it was difficult.
And fucking put the trust in your teammates to go and get this performance and this result. Yeah?
In 2015, Williams played in her third Women's World Cup as England made history, winning bronze under head coach Mark Sampson.
Completely different experience for the squad, I think. What Mark tried to do when he came in was really bring the squad together.
Just keep turning the screw and be aggressive. Keep
everything
fighting,
on the pitch, girls,
keep
come
turning
on.
the screw.
Just wanted us to show that we were proud to wear the shirt, and I think that when you've been in the squad for a long time, it's easy to forget why you're doing it or who you're doing it for. It shows how far we've come as a squad and under Mark in the last few years is that we were disappointed with getting bronze. Although when we went to the tournament, we probably didn't know what we were capable of achieving. I think it's made the squad really believe that, you know, we can kick on from that and we're that close to actually achieving something.
Earlier this year, the central midfielder was honoured with an MBE for her contribution to football and her work with the homeless.
I've kept my MBE in the bedroom. I'm not sure exactly where. I think in the cupboard, the clothes cupboard, which makes it worse, but I think it's just because I'm down here, so I think I'll go and have a look. Hopefully first time I can find it. So, I mean, I've kept the bag. I never ever thought I would receive something like this. I mean, there's so many other people that are doing so many great things, and I was lucky enough that I'm in the women's game that's now growing, so I got an achievement for that. I'm working with the homeless. It's an unbelievable achievement. I know that my mum's certainly very proud, and people close to me are.
After winning her first and second Women's Super League titles with Liverpool, Williams began looking for a new challenge.
That first year at Liverpool, we certainly, in my opinion, deserved to win it. I think the way we played was something else, and it was just a really enjoyable season and team to be amongst. So, yeah, to win it with that group of players was unbelievable. Arsenal were a team for me that are exciting, you know, good young players, play a nice style of football. So, yeah, I wanted to come here and kick on. Winning the FA Cup at Wembley, I think, you know, is probably one of the best achievements in my career. As a kid, you know, if you're playing with the lads, they will be able to say, you know, this is a dream that potentially become a reality. But for me saying, oh, you know, I'm going to win an FA Cup at Wembley as a female, it was never back then thought of as a reality. It was just a dream that would probably never come true. So the fact that the game's come on that much, that now we've got Women's FA Cups at Wembley, I think it just shows how far the game's come. And for me, before I retired, was able to win one there. So, yeah, it was the most important one for me. SSE Women's Cup Final, Arsenal vs Chelsea Ladies, Saturday, 14th of May, 2016. Wembley Stadium, I think that's the most important part. The proud number 4. Yeah, I always, for me, I don't know, number 4 just seems to be a lucky number for me. And speaking of the FA Cup, it was 4th time lucky with that for me, you know, to actually win it. And wait for it to get framed. Leave it on there. But more importantly, my tea's getting cold, and this is the most important part of the day.
And after an international career spanning 15 years, FARA Williams still isn't showing any signs of slowing down.
I'm hoping that, you know, I can be selected for the Euros next year. Got a year to work really hard to try and achieve that, and, you know, I do believe that this squad can go on and win that.